Hi, my name is Cody Novak, Portfolio Manager with Novak Private Wealth Counsel. And today we're here talking about the Romspen Mortgage Investment Fund. And I have with me Richard Weldon, who is a managing partner with the fund, originally a chartered accountant, and has been a managing partner for how many years now?
4 years.
4 years now. Okay, so thank you so much for being with us today.
Happy to be here.
Great. So would you mind, for our clients, just giving us a very high-level overview of what the fund does?
Thank you. Sure. Romspen Mortgage Fund has been around for 52 years, and it provides first mortgages for a variety of different types of mortgages, very different types of uses, including residential, commercial, industrial, and it does a number of loans across North America, which is including Canada and the United States. And the average loan size is in around $5 million and up to around $80 to $100 million.
Okay, great. And what is the average term? Like, how long does it take for you to recover a loan that you'll do?
Loans are typically short term. They are between 18 and 24 months average duration. And we tend to be always in a first mortgage position. And I just wanted to say, as part of our business, it's very important being in a first position. There are numerous people that are involved in second, third, and fourth mortgages. When you have a first mortgage, you have total control of that property should anything ever go sideways.
Great. And then the other thing that I heard about your fund that was important was a lot of us are familiar with loan-to-value ratio because we know about getting our own mortgages. Banks sometimes will do 80% loan-to-value. What's the typical loan-to-value on the mortgages that Romspen does?
Good question. We tend to go, our average that we go to is around 65% loan to value.
Okay.
Now, in determining value, we have our own determination of value. Many borrowers come up with their appraisers that have high valuations. We tend to be very conservative. So our valuation tends to be in the 65%, or it could be less than 65, but an average barometer would be in the 65% loan to value.
Okay, great. And the average interest rate, I don't know if you mentioned it already, but what's the average amount of interest that you're charging on a loan?
The average rate works out to be about 10.5%. So we're higher than the banks. And as I said, we are a short-term lender, so we tend to do short-term, interim type of loans that the larger banks often take us out of.
Okay, that's great to know. And then what is a risk with investing in Romspen?
Well, people say there's risk in everything. We like to say that investing in Romspen is a low-risk investment because our fund has delivered consistent returns over 25 years without a negative quarter, which I think if you look at it compared to other investments, there's other investments that are considered non-risky that would be a lot riskier than us.
Yeah.
So I think the important thing for investors is that we provide consistent returns, preservation of capital, and we have high good yields in around as they say, our average rate is around, that we lend money out to is about 10 to 10.5%, which allows us to pay out our investors somewhere in the 7.75 to 8% consistent return.
Yeah, which is absolutely amazing. Now, for our clients, and we've already added Romspen to our client portfolios, but what is the benefit of adding a portion of the Romspen Mortgage Investment Fund to a client portfolio that might have some other private investments and some other stocks and bonds?
Well, I think what it does is it provides a high yield bond, effectively, although we're not a bond, it's a mortgage fund, but it provides a high yield investment that allows consistent performance that can be counted on year after year. And while certain elements of the portfolio may be involved in stocks which go up and down, or the S&P go up and down, or metals or mining that go up and down, it's nice to have something that is what we call steady eddy. It's from year to year, it doesn't go up or down, it stays consistent. And that's what I think investors like, is they like that consistency, to know that they can always count on Romspen to deliver that close to 8% return. Just to add a point, we've had at our annual meetings, we had an investor who had been with us for 52 years. And he says, I've never put my money anywhere else than Romspen. And he's had it in there all the way. He says, the best investment he ever made. Now that was his point of view, but we happen to agree with it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great testament. So I think that's everything for today. Thank you so much
Very
for
welcome.
being with us. We really appreciate it.
Pleasure meeting with you. Thanks for allowing us to come in and talk to you about Romspen.
Absolutely. And if you have any other questions about Romspen or the types of loans that they do or any further details, just contact our office. We'll get in touch with Richard and provide any information that you might need.